Another new poll shows the closely watched Missouri Senate race is still a statistical dead heat. Emerson College Polling Society shows Democratic challenger Jason Kander ahead of Republican incumbent Roy Blunt. We can't fit the tenths of a percentage point on here, but the lead is actually less than 1%. Very, very close. Several other polling agencies also show a dead heat, but some with Blunt having a slight lead.
As the election is nearing its end, outside groups are pouring tons of money into Missouri's Senate race. 41 Action News' Jessica McMaster spent the day pulling the numbers and is here with the impact it's having on the candidates.
Whenever you turn on your TV and see one of those political ads, outside groups likely paid for it, making the Missouri Senate race one of the most expensive in the nation. Among the most expensive races in the country, the Missouri Senate race between incumbent Roy Blunt and opponent Jason Kander.
I think it speaks to that race is competitive. If the race was in the bag for one candidate or another, the outside groups would steer clear.
Joshua Stewart is a spokesperson for the Sunlight Foundation. He says data from Open Secrets, an online site that tracks federal campaign contributions, among other things, shows outside groups have spent more than $23 million on Roy Blunt and about $18.7 million on Jason Kander. While Blunt has the lead, Stewart expected a wider gap.
When you look at how sort of other races play out, you do usually see an incumbent have more of a money advantage.
Blunt has also raised more money for his campaign, just under $15 million. He spent about $13 million, while Kander has raised just under $11 million and spent about $8.7 million. But more money doesn't always translate into a win.
If money meant victory, Jeb Bush would be the Republican nominee. His side famously spent $100 million through a super PAC. And, he didn't really even end up in the top 3 or 4.
According to the Sunlight Foundation, only 7 other states have spent more money on this type of election. I'm investigator Jessica McMaster, 41 Action News.